Hello everyone. So for today, I thought we could make some tags for our little triangle things that we had just made, our tucks. So I have some old packaging sitting here, some leftover paper that I don't even know what I was doing with it. It looks like ink of some sort, and a piece of cardboard that I cut out into tags. I thought this might be just a fun, easy project that we all could do together and make it on through. So I pulled out some old book page for some of the journals. One, I'm going to use copy paper from a digital, but other than that, that's all we're using at this point. I'm leaving the nice colorful type side for the writing side, just because why not? That one I want down because I like the gold in it and definitely make our one journal look a little more matching. I have these old recipe pages sitting around and I figure why not use them. It's a good idea to use your old pages and instead of letting them just sit, because I have a habit of doing that. But I also have a journal that's going to be based on making old cookbooks. Now I don't care for the black. It's beautiful, but I don't care for black. So there we go. There, and I'm actually thinking we're gonna do a quick cut of this and then we're gonna glue that onto both sides. Okay. Because the birds can just be written on. Why not? So there we go. Got this going. Perfect. Sometimes they like to stretch out a bit. Alright, we're going to use our Distress Oxide again. And we'll do this with both pages, or both sides, I mean. got my Distress Oxides out and I'm just loving it. How juicy they are. So I think I might be buying, instead of Distress ink, Distress Oxides. And then we're going to decorate this. So yeah, this one may have already way more than enough, but that's okay. Just thinking, is it too long, or is it just a little shorter than the piece? Well, it's just about the same size. So I'm going to trim up the bottom just a little bit, and that's what I'm going to use as a decoration. Sometimes you don't need much in order to get a lot. But this bottom part is very uneven. So yeah, and then I'm just going to distress around it. Again, this is just another way of decorating. Sometimes, again, I've learned with this series, or this journal in particular, I've been doing this a lot. Where it's just not perfect, but that's okay. Sometimes we don't need everything to be perfect. There we go. Now I'm wondering, just take a bit of this. And I'm just tying this on. And there we go. I like the little tiny piece there. All right, next one. Alright, and a strip like this, I'd either make it into a bunch of mini envelopes. I'll make mini envelopes with it, or I'll make it into my labels. So I'll leave this little strip behind so I can come up with what I want to make it later on. And this one I'm going to decorate off screen just because it isn't going to a specific journal that I'm working on at the moment. Or I'll put it in my unfinished, I don't know. I think this is watercolor paper. It's very, very thick. That's all I know. And I apologize if you hear weird noises coming from my kitchen, but at the moment I just started the process of adding my whatchamacallit. I just started using my washing machine today, so well, I did do a test run yesterday, but other than that, today is the big day of testing if my dishwasher works well or not, because I filled it instead of half filled it like I did yesterday. But I figure if it's going to be sitting in there for 3 hours, I should just fill it. This one I'm just going to use my regular ink. Again, I'm taking smaller tags and putting them on bigger tags. I don't know if this person expected the journals to be made extra small or something, but that's what it seems like. Alright, and again, we'll punch a hole in this and add a little something to the top. You know what? Got an idea. Just to give this one a bit of a different look than the other one. We're gonna take it, do this. So it becomes a loop instead of like the last one where it was just tied plainly. It's a loop now. Alright, next one. This one is going to be for my brown, or not brown, my blue journal, spring journal. It has a little bit of blue, a little bit of thises and that's, but I thought this would work really good for that, so. That's book page. I use book page so quickly sometimes. It's crazy. I haven't picked out a cover for this one yet, but it's blue and pink, so. Blue and pink springtime journal. There, and let's grab this pink butterfly, And I think we're good. Maybe a little word here. Yeah. Definition. These are out of my freebies that I found online a couple weeks ago. I just thought this would be fun to use as one journal, all the spring freebies that I found the one day. So that's what I've been using. It's my spring freebie finds. Online, when you look up junk journals, you can find tons of freebies. So I want to use all my finds in one spot instead of coming up with multiples. All right. Yeah, I still have the cough. It'll go away. It's just a matter of time. I've been taking lots of cold medicine and everything that I need to. So there we go. All right. Now all what's left is our nice and big random altered book journal, which I do have to get to doing another video on that because my pile's starting to overfill again. But let's just finish up this in order to do that, right? All right. Let's see here. Don't really like that, and I don't really care for this. That works. Or should I use this? Let's use this. Seems to be one of them pieces that are constantly around, but I never use it. That, and then maybe a label. Yeah, like that label. And a faux stamp. Don't like that faux stamp though. But I think this one would work. Yeah. So Here we go. Again, I'm back to distressing everything, but that's okay. That just means this will be popping out instead of feeling like it's blending.
Mom,
Yeah?
is your shirt?
Is the what?
Is the tablet?
No,
No.
not yet. There we go. Definitely a huge difference once you distress, because all of a sudden you can see it ain't blending. Again, that's definitely, I think, the biggest reason why I use Distress ink quite a bit is because it makes it so pieces are not blending together as much. Otherwise it gets a little blendy and then you can't see. I am doing this with art glitter glue instead of my glue stick, because the stitching will rip your glue stick apart. And I don't like that look, so I try not to do it. I know it seems strange. Why are you distressing something that's already burnt? Because it still does that little faint outline around it. So we got that going. Now, I don't really want to use what I was using. What the heck's going on here? How about we do this? Again, I'm just grabbed a random, basically. Do I want it like that? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Just because I can. Now it's finding my stapler, which is underneath my papers. I'm so good at doing that lately. It's just enough to hold it. You know what, in back of here though, I'm gonna grab my small ruler because I don't need a huge ruler to write lines across. So we'll grab that, and I have my black Sharpie here, and we're just gonna put some lines in here. And I'm going to add dots down or at each end. Why not? Just, again, gives it an added look. Making little designs down at the end. Again, it just gives it a very unique look instead of it looking just like you're making lines. Sorry if I seem a little concentrated on doing this, but that's okay. Again, I just wanted to give it a different look rather than the same thing over and over again. It just gets a bit annoying. Yeah, I'm just getting concentrated on drawing these lines, obviously. Sorry, but sometimes that's what you do. You get focused. So there we go. That one's done. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day or night. Bye.